Watch it. All right, 280 trail. This is Grasshopper Trail. My name is Mac. This is my channel, Trash and Trail. Thank you everybody for watching. We are headed in with a great group of volunteers today, some of whom are already working. We are going to log out this trail, put lots of different logs down, lots of elevation gain, lots of work to do today. Yep. I got a little channel called Trash and Trail, and I have a
pitch log that you were at?
I don't think it was a pitch log, no.
What's the word with bite?
No, really, it's not that bad.
There you go. By this knob. On off is here. That's the transmit button. You just press that in. Okay. Transmit. Put it on right power.
What channel are we on? Project
Middle.
Project Middle. Okay.
If there is an emergency, Huckleberry is the repeater. Okay.
Got it.
Huckleberry. Okay. So you just take that, and then we both have everybody. Every crew has a radio.
You having fun there yet? We got a swamper behind you who can help. All right, so the plan is we have a bunch of stalwart crosscut saw teams, and they're gonna cut out some of these beginning logs. So we are skipping over those and letting them have all the fun. We are headed miles down the trail. Now, none of this is wilderness area. We could be chainsaw cutting all of these, but for the sake of using some of our crews who happen to only have crosscut certifications, that is the most useful use of labor. The trail does not appear to be where the trail was marked. We've probably come about a half a mile. I am definitely sucking wind and out of shape. And we probably got 2.5, 3 miles to go before we get anywhere in the middle to do some log outs.
Yes, or whatever, if you could just go online and get some.
Now, if I had to pick another pair these days, I'd get a pair of either full wrap, which wrap all the way around you.
Yeah.
Because those are rated for electric.
Oh, okay.
Or I'd get a pair of clogger pants.
Quadra, okay.
CLOGGER.
Okay.
They make chainsaw rated pants.
Oh.
All right, lots of logs. This one would be challenging for crosscut. Should we say mine?
That's a good one.
I'd say that's a 20.
Yep, I would too.
Do we save that for crosscut, or do we
Well, there's a great big one right up there, right in front of us, because that's the way the trail goes.
trail might go that way.
Yeah, okay, around it.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'd say this is a good crosscut one. Whatever you want to do.
I want input from the bosses, if you know what I mean. Looks like the trail comes this way, so that'll be a challenging one for crosscut. And worst case scenario, crosscut decides they don't want to do it.
We'll cut it on the way out.
We'll cut it on the way out.
Or Sig's crew can cut it.
Or Sig's crew can cut it. Although, yeah, I guess he's got a big enough saw.
Yeah.
Didn't he bring like a 18 or something?
I thought it was bigger.
And here comes another one, fast and furious. I don't know about you, but I'm lighting up my saw. I'd rather cut this than hike. All right, this is where we hope the saw starts. Starting saw.
So chain brake off, and I'm looking left and right and evaluating any hazards, lanes, vines, or anything that could create trouble when I'm cutting.
What's that?
Mind if we go by first?
Yep. I didn't want to clear all over this one. I figured the 30 seconds it would take me to buzz this out of the way was faster than me crawling over it.
Probably.
Yeah, I think we're like.
We have two typical binds when bucking logs, top and bottom bind. This log is top bind. It's supported on the left and right, and the wood on top is in compression. You should have, and you should always cut the compression first. That being said, you should always evaluate things in the field and be ready to change your cutting plan. This log, and like many of the logs we have today on the trail, have been here long enough to be relatively neutral in bind.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You want me to get another one, or is that good?
Can we get over the other one?
Okay, there we go.
Starting saw.
In the logging world, we call tree branches stalks, and we typically clear the stalks on a log before we cut it, and that makes it easier to roll off the trail. You'll hear the click as I engage the chain brake before I move. That's a safety standard to keep the chain from moving should I trip or fall and stumble and accidentally hit the trigger.
So Mac, we're gonna skip over, I don't know,
A lot of these.
so, some of these and let
Right.
you cut them, and then we'll.
Oh, are we gonna start cutting from here on out?
Well, what do you think?
Uh,
You just wanted to clear this? Oh, because it was a pain in the butt to get by.
I went on the calculus of effort to climb over versus
Yeah, yeah.
effort to cut through.
What do you think? Where do you think we should
I would
start?
go up further, to be frank.
Go further?
Yeah, I would agree that we should go up further. That
There's
one's
a
just
lot
Yeah,
more
okay.
further up.
All right.
my level of I can crawl over so many of them hit tilt
Yeah.
bingo, and I was like, I'm gonna get these three.
Okay.
Plus, it was a good chance to make sure my saw's running.
There you go.
Nothing worse than crawling a saw a bunch of miles and
Ready?
go ahead and keep it running, because we got to clear. Don't we want to clear them?
Yeah,
You're the
I know.
you're up.
Yeah.
Do your magic. I tried to make small bites. Give me feedback if I need to make smaller chunks. That's the beauty of a chainsaw versus crosscut, if you know what I mean. There we go. And ha ha ha, not 30 feet up the trail, it's another big mama jama. And more. We're just gonna be clomping over a bunch of these. The waist high ones, definitely. This trail is arguably disappearing. Yeah. I assume we're still in the range of crosscut. This is still crosscut territory.
If it wasn't for somebody did an abandoned cut here.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, but if it wasn't for the slope, it's going to be hard for them to cross cut it here. So.
Right. But we still want to walk up quite a ways.
Well, walk up till you
see one that looks ugly.
It's good cutting.
There's some ugly ones ahead with a lot of end vines.
Yeah. So, Christoph has been up here, so he kind of knows. So just use your.
Yeah, this is another one of those where I'd
Here.
Thank you. I'd do better. Do better cutting it than I would.
There. My legs are so short, I have a hard time.
my arms are so long they trip on the ground. So you know.
I guess that radio's still there, isn't it? Is that the radio's still there? Isn't it?
All right. Well.
Yay.
Enjoy.
Yeah? You enjoy the walk?
Another faster to cut it than it would be to wangle right around it. Although that wasn't too bad. Leave that for the crosscut team. You hit that hard enough with your Pulaski. Right there. You feel like doing that?
Right here?
Yeah, give it a good.
Right here?
Yeah. If nothing else, break it. The fact that it's a bouncy log.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have been better off. I'm just gonna leave it. You good with that?
Yep.
I'll get it. What do we got going on here? Root ball. Whew.
That's interesting.
And yet another one.
Yeah. Root wads.
That's almost. Looks like it lost the wad. It's just that transitioning part. And there's the rest of it right there. It sailed neatly down the hill and into the trail. I think this one's one to cut.
That's big one.
I don't think crosscut's gonna do well on that.
Yeah.
And I can use the leg brake.
Okay. Time for a drink of water.
Yeah, definitely do that. Drink, and drink more.
Okay.
It's possible it rolls this way.
Okay.
Again, we're always and constantly evaluating these logs and how and where they're going to roll and bind, and a lot of that gets edited out for the sake of brevity.
Starting saw.
I haven't been doing a lot of cutting with my chainsaw, and this chainsaw gas is 2 years old. I really need to use it up or just get rid of it. I'm going to start by cutting out the back side of the log, and then, well, I'm just going to cut right through it because this is just another big rotten log. Really, the hardest part about cutting these ones is keeping your chain out of the dirt, because that makes it dull and that makes everything difficult.
How much farther down?
It's very helpful to have a helper or someone who can spot the other side of your chainsaw when you can't see the other side of the log. It helps keep the chain out of the dirt. And in this particular case, I didn't want to cut down any further and risk dulling the saw in the dirt. So I just decided I'd give it a cut right in the middle where you can see just a touch of daylight right there. And I'll basically finish off cutting this log in half, and hopefully then I can evaluate the other side and maybe it'll break off.
Watch it. It's okay. Watch it. It's okay. Wow, that's a heavy sucker.
Yeah. Where's it hung for? I could get over on the other side and help you. Let's see.
That's jamming under this other guy. Huh.
We really should be doing a better job of restoring the tread on this trail, but in a lot of these cases this is sort of trail triage where we're just sort of making it passable and we're doing a good as job as we can, but for the most part we just want to get the big logs out of the way and get people moving.
Not too bad. We got there about 8:30. It's 10:11 now. We've probably done 2 miles, maybe a little more.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I wouldn't think we're doing 15-minute miles.
No.
Especially for a couple chainsaw breaks. If we're lucky, we're doing half-an-hour miles. So I'd say 2 miles is about where we're at.
I think it's 2.5 to where the logs start.
Okay.
You say? On the note, anyway.
Well then, any moment now. Oh yeah. Holy mama on that one. I'll let you decide on that one. I already have an opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I would say that we cut it on the downward side and let that big long thing drop off.
Oh, you're already deciding to cut it.
Huh?
You're already deciding to cut it. I see.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
I'm good with.
Because if you saw it there where it's broke, it's going to flip up and it might get you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, we didn't come far from that last log.
Nope. So we must be starting to get into it. Earplugs in.
That set is a little crispier than the other one, so that almost looks like an old trail down there. Look at that.
Yeah, game trail. Probably, huh?
Or just that was the original bench and they moved it up here.
Yeah.
And what do we got going on here? Oh, we got a double.
Ooh.
This thing is a mess.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my guess is I'm gonna cut it here,
Okay.
and this whole thing is just gonna tumble.
Downhill.
And then once we get that decomplexified,
you cut it, you think this one's gonna roll down the hill?
This part?
Yeah.
We'll find out. Oh, this part we might want to find some rails, because if we stick some logs underneath here, we can roll it over and out.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna start by escape plan. That's obviously gonna be that way or uphill, really.
What'd you do with your other glove? There's one there.
Nice and heavy.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Thank you, sir. I'll let you have
Stuff, okay.
that back.
Okay.
All right, starting saw. Okay, we're gonna cut the back side of this out.
Cutting out the backside of a log is a great way to get yourself distance from the log as you finish a cut.
Am I getting all the way through?
Now that the backside is cut, I can stumble my way backwards and finish cutting. This is where having good dogs, those big spikes in the chainsaw, help with cutting. You dig in the dogs and use them as leverage to push the bar down, balancing the down pressure with bogging down the engine.
Money. Money, money, money.
Thought. Okay.
I like it. You like it?
Yep.
Let me know if you need me to lop that more. That's the ticket. All right, I'm gonna take a little bite off of this.
Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna move because it's up against that other tree up there.
Starting saw.
Really do take a bath in wood chips, and I had to pause here for a moment, pull my glasses off, and clear my eyes. I took one look at this big log that we just rolled right into this little crevasse and figured, well, this is rotten enough, it'll cut right in half and then we can, divide and conquer. This is a little unconventional, but it seemed like the right idea at the time.
Maybe back. Maybe we need to go back this way.
Yeah, there we go. I think so.
This is where rails would have been good. Kachunka. Alrighty. Who said we needed to bring a shovel? All right, I'll let you dig on that. I'm gonna get this last chunk.
Okay.
Saw.
And this is the downside of basically cutting the wrong way on a log. I basically choked up the chainsaw with these long stringy chips.
Not bad at all. Onward and upward. A big rolly confetti log. All cleared out. What is ahead of us? I guess we should have walked up the trail a little bit before we packed everything up. Because guess what I see? That would have been oh wow, this trail bed is just gone. Sliding right off the hill. So it needs benched bad.
Benching is digging a trail flat instead of sloped with the hill.
Are we stopping to cut this one, or are we considering this one a step over?
Oh, step over.
I concur. You can always clear this on the ups on the other way, on the way down. Yeah, that last one was every bit of a 28-inch bar. All right, we stopping and cleaning this, or this is an easy step over.
I think we should clean it.
This one was cut previous and drifted into the trail. See this?
Yep.
That's what happens with winter snow.
Slide down the hill.
Winter snow pushes them down the trail. That's a pretty easy step over.
Okay.
I say we skip this one.
Okay.
We can get it on the downhill side. Let's get to these big
ones.
Big nasty ones, or get to a point where we want to take a working break, if you know what I mean.
If we had a bar, we could probably roll it downhill.
I bet you even without a bar, we could probably roll it downhill. Well, I'd say we keep working.
Yep.
If nothing else, maybe we team up with another crew, and my guess is 4 guys on their butts could get that one over, especially if you cut the stops acting as kickstands off.
Yeah, because there's 3 soft crosscut crews.
Yeah. Right. This is a perennial question of where's the trail? This thing hasn't been walked in so long that it is literally disappearing into the face of the earth. All right, I say let's get this one and let's get this next one. We'll set up right in the middle. I don't want to walk over that next one, and I could use a leg break. Next one looks fresh.
Okay.
Maybe we've completely underestimated the mileage we think we've lugged.
Yeah.
Drink, drink, drink.
Yep.
So, this one has a big root wad that might tumble, but it's buried pretty good down here. This one's been here a while. I'm gonna cut up here first.
When choosing which side to cut, find the side that won't drop the other side into the dirt. Did you spot what I did wrong? Did you see where the bind was? This was probably a top bind, and it fell right into the bar and trapped the
harder
bar.
than I thought it would. All we need is a wedge.
Okay.
We get a wedge right there. I've got wedges in my pocket. If you reach inside the main portion of my pack, you'll see an axe. All right, so what did I do wrong?
What did you do wrong?
Uh-huh. That's a good learning moment.
I would say that we should have cut the top a little bit first and then did an undercut.
Well, my problem was I should have started with the top. Yeah, should have started with the top and then finished with an undercut. And I was cheating, trying to go through. You want to pound it in? I need to hold the saw. Can you pound? If I pound it in, the saw drops. I don't want it to hit the ground.
I don't want to do that.
Cutting the bottom out.
Here's a good time to talk about the rule of fives. Best not to cut completely perpendicular. If you open the cut up about 5 degrees, it makes it easier to roll out a log. And again, same tactic. Cut out the back, move your way just back from the log a little bit, and then cut out the front. That gets you farther away from the log. And now you'll see me using the rule of 5.
Get this out if we can, because I want to change my bindage.
Yeah. Let's see. Which way do we want to go?
What I should have done is cheated with more English on the cuts.
Yeah.
Like
this.
Yep, exactly. All right, champion log rolling. How far are you going to make it down the hill? Oh, it's going. It's going to make it.
Yeah.
Oh, hit a tree.
Yeah.
That almost looked like a half miler.
Uh-oh, that one's still.
All right, I'm gonna give this just a little bit more of a tickle. I didn't want to cut it too much because I didn't want it to jam.
Yeah.
Still going. Oh, I gotta shut this off. No point right on it.
And next log, making a cutting plan, evaluating the binds, deciding if and where things will slide and fall, deciding where I'm going to cut. Here I've decided to cut the uphill side of the trail. I've decided the uphill log will drop and keep the downhill side up and out of the dirt, making a fast, clean cut that won't risk getting my saw in the dirt and dulling the chain. Do you see what I'm doing wrong here? I have my thumb out on my left hand. You want that tucked underneath your hand so if the chain kicks up, the bar comes towards you, it doesn't sever your thumb. One of the luxuries of cutting with a chainsaw is cutting things into smaller chunks that are easier to move. When you're cutting with a crosscut saw, it's harder to cut
You good there?
than it is to move. So you cut bigger pieces that are harder to move.
Nice job. Next. All right, do we have... I'm thinking we leave this here.
Okay.
Normally I might cut it, but I think it's okay. And I don't see anything up ahead, do you?
Nope. I was looking up there, so we're done.
And literally 15-20 feet ahead, just around the bend, just far enough to make it disappear. Well, buzz this one out. This one at least has a handhold. All right, starting saw. Watch it. There you go. I guess we sprung the trap.
Yeah.
Is that staying?
Yeah.
Should we set it free? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we get some of these.
Sometimes it's nice to cut off the stobs. Sometimes it's nice to leave them as handles.
Gonna see if you can hold the bottom.
Okay.
There you go. That should do it. Goodbye, log. Goodbye. Keep going. Still going.
Is it?
Still going. That one will be in California by the time. Cool. Looks good to me.
So why is my bar upside down on my chainsaw? Well, every time you change out the chain, or on periodic intervals, it's good to rotate the bar, flip it over, to minimize the amount of wear.
There is definitely a big one. I do not want to walk over that one. All right, 11:12 a.m. Unsheath the beast. All right.
Oh, it's another rotten one, huh?
Yeah, these are all rotten.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cut right about here first. See what happens, mostly because there's a big rock right there. And
You see how I'm probing with the saw, moving it back and forth? I'm trying to feel for it binding up. If it's going to bind, then I need to pull it out quickly.
see it closed?
The kerf closed, the path the saw cut, indicating top bind with the top in compression. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to use the rule of fives, we're going to cut out the back, and then we're going to work our way to the front and feather on down. See how easy that pushed out?
So long. Goodbye.
So what's my background? Well, I'm actually an IT guy. I don't do forestry for a living. I learned all these skills from the Forest Service, from volunteering. And these are good skills to have, especially in emergencies or disasters when trees come down. And you too can learn these skills by volunteering. Contact your Forest Service and learn some of these important skills.
Send it. Wow, that was a good one. Yeah, see how I quit early on this one?
Yeah, I saw it because I saw your saw was getting close to the dirt over here.
Yeah.
You can get that out.
All right, I'm going to say we walk over this one. I'm definitely saying walk over it. This one's low on the ground and easy. And let's see if we can find the bigger jackstraws.
Let the boys with small saws get that one.
Or the crosscut guys, yeah. But now we're getting into something.
Oh.
We may walk back there with the little saw and budge that. Well, this may not need to be cut. Trail kind of goes next to it. I mean, it would probably be better. But in the grand scheme of things, that's not terrible. Brush would be great. This needs to go away. Let's make this little guy go away. I don't see any reason to cut the rest back there, do you?
Let's see.
It looks like there's some stuff maybe up there.
Well, about 11 months ago, almost a year.
Yeah, you know, just a little fork scrambling and, you know,
Yeah,
you're good.
What the hell is that?
Don't know. Somebody must have hit a siren on the radio.
Oh. Huh. That was interesting.
I'm waiting for an all clear to come over. You know what I mean? This might be a good time to check fuel.
Yeah.
This is a great Mystery Ranch backpacking backpack, but it's not great for trail maintenance. I should buy one of their fire packs, but they have lots of choices and they're too expensive for this volunteer. Fire packs keep the weight low and they leave lots of clearance for a chainsaw on the shoulder. Trying to pack gas, oil, axes, wedges, plus first aid, food, and batteries and cameras, I'm guessing I'm carrying north of 50 to 60 pounds right now.
So one of the things that the auto-tune saws like to do is chase running out of gas.
Yeah.
So you always want to make sure you're checking the gas.
Yeah.
All right.
With this log, we're going to start with cutting off the branches. We call them stalks. That will make the log roll off the trail easier. Then we cut the back side of the log out. Note, I'm standing uphill, so if it decides to roll, I'm in a safe position. Then we cut the front side out and carefully keep the chain out of the dirt. notice here on this log how the kerf, that's the space left when the chain cuts through the log, is staying relatively neutral. This log has almost no bind, no top bind, no side bind, nothing. It's just sitting here in the dirt, and it's probably been here for a long time.
Alrighty. I'm gonna walk down and get that one right down there while you clear these.
Okay.
You got that okay?
Maybe. Let's do this one first. Oh, I see the big nub in there. It's stuck in the ground.
Goodbye.
That was a fluke end. Okay.
It's great to have awesome swampers. Not everyone has to cut with a chainsaw.
Still going. Need any of this bucked or
What's that?
need any of this chopped?
You might get this one cut here. Whoa, look out.
Take it whole thing, fire sale. Snow would have just brought it down anyways. You know what I mean?
There we go.
All right.
There.
Back to the scene of the crime. And there was one on the other side. We're just getting them all today. This could probably be improved by chopping some of this out. gonna go, or do I not have enough? There we go. I didn't want to get any deeper.
Nope.
It was a big sob. All right, you got that?
That's good.
If I remember right, there's a couple up ahead.
Yeah, I see that.
You got... Oh, thank you. And my phone ringing?
That's yours, I think. I don't have mine, so.
Take a call.
We're not quite done with this trail yet, but we are out of time for this episode. Join us soon for the exciting conclusion of the Grasshopper Trail logout here in Oregon, in the Willamette National Forest, just east of the Eugene, Springfield area. Will we be able to finish logging out this trail? Or will we run out of time, energy, or sawgas? Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out my channel. Check out cascadevols.org if you'd like to volunteer or donate, or contact your local Forest Service ranger station. Get out there, volunteer, make this world a better place, and we'll see you soon.